The August 7th, 2025 meeting of the Advisory Plat Committee for the City of Richmond is called to order. Would you please call the roll?
Bruce Whistle.
Here.
Laura Miller.
Here.
Bill Engel.
Here.
Okay. We do have three, so we have a quorum and we are able to conduct business. Members should have received the minutes for the January 16th meeting in their packet. Are there any corrections or additions? If not, the chair would accept a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we accept the minutes for the July meeting, I believe it was?
January.
January, sorry. Oops.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the minutes of the January 16th meeting as received. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We have one piece of new business tonight. It's SP 3, 2025. It's the petition of Bridges for Life, Inc., Gordon Moore, agent, requesting minor subdivision approval to split a .15 acre parent parcel into two new tracts of .076 and 0.082 acres in the urban residential district at 1028 Butler and 31 Northwest J Streets, Richmond, Indiana, 47374. Parcel ID 89-16-32-210-715.000-03. Mr. Moore.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
We're representing Bridges for Life, and we're doing this through the county's office, county surveyor's office at the request of the county commissioners. This parcel was on tax sales and ended up being deeded over to Bridges for Life. And I'll let Mr. Holdhouse, I'm sure he might want to speak to his program about what they do and how they do it and what they've accomplished. But Laura brought up a question a few days ago about whether this met criteria for zoning. And I assured her that we went through the BZA and got approvals because it does not meet the square footage for building lot. But there's been two houses that have existed on this one tract. I went back to the 1940 aerials, historical aerials, and found where those two buildings have always been there. So what they're wanting to do is remodel these two homes, create two homes that could be sold, hopefully for first-time buyers or something of that nature, and split the lot. We've tried to do it kind of equally, and we've surveyed the entire tract and split it into two. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Any questions for Mr. Moore?
Mr. Moore.
Did you? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The zoning is residential, is that correct?
I believe it's two.
It's urban residential.
Urban.
Okay,
You are.
correct. And still, I think it was 5,000 square foot, if I remember right.
The
correct.
parent tract, yeah, it's almost 7,000 square feet.
Yeah.
The minimum required is 5,000 square feet.
So with Dustin's assistant and direction, we went to the Board of Zoning Appeals first before we brought it to you.
And you said, when we talked earlier, I believe you referenced, I noticed the rear yard setback proposed.
And I'll let Dustin, but I'm sure he's going to say that grandfathered in because we did not create a new boundary on the south line of the property. That was the existing south line. The only new property line is the division line in between the two houses.
Okay. I guess it's just a matter of the reference on how you're handling your front yard and side and rear yard. I had thought with the Butler Street address that the rear yard was now the new west property line, that new dividing line I thought would be the rear, but maybe perhaps not with this particular property. the
Corner
way the
lots
house
are
is positioned.
unique. We consider corner lots to have two front yards and two
Oh.
side yards. So
Okay.
functionally, it would
That's different.
probably act as a backyard, but it would have to adhere to the side yard setbacks, which I believe are only 5 or 6 feet for the urban residential
That's
district.
correct, yeah, 5 feet, so, yeah. clearly, in that case, the setbacks are, as you say, grandfathered in that case. Excellent. It's just a lot area issue, and that was resolved by variance, then.
Did you have some, was somebody from Bridges from Life going to speak?
Yes,
Okay. Because we're not having public hearings, and bring it in under your,
yeah, if you mind doing
Yeah,
that,
that'd be
because I
fine.
think hearing what the program's about, and it's a worthwhile effort that I think the city has been in full support of, and I hopefully that they'll continue to do so. So,
Okay.
yes, if you don't mind, if you could speak, thank you.
yes, give your name and address, please.
I'm Jeff Holthouse. My address is 40 Waterfall Road, Richmond. Glad to be here today. Hello. Excited to tell you about Building Together, which is a program that was launched last year. We received 3 houses from the commissioners who gave us $200,000 and a great big load of confidence to work with people in recovery to develop a program teaching them building skills. So basically, they gave us 3 houses and enough money to launch this program, and it's working. We've had 4 guys graduate and move on to work in the community in the building trades. Actually, one of them is kind of doing lawn maintenance right now, waiting on that spot that's opening up later on this year. So it's been an interesting ride. Certainly what the goal was is to teach building trades and give these recovering individuals the opportunity for a brand new life with a brand new skill set and help Richmond in the process, because we take blighted homes, and they are very blighted, and turn them into usable, saleable, very nice residences that go on the market. And the money that we receive from the sale of said properties is plowed right back into the program. So we have Cross Hall sold. That was the first one that we worked on. It sold for $69,900. We're waiting on the quiet title for it. These 2 homes are in the Butler Street is virtually finished, and we're waiting on the quiet title for that. And J Street would fall into the same category because it was one combined property. With the sale of all 3 properties, we almost break even. So I really feel like it's a model that works, although I have to be real honest, it has its trying moments. But I'm glad to be doing it, and I feel like I know the guys that have graduated from the program are very grateful for the opportunity to have a brand new life.
Yeah,
Great.
Any questions for Mr. Holthouse?
No.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Holthouse. Good. Can we get the staff report, please?
Thank you, Mr. Whistle. SB3 is the petition of Bridges for Life Incorporated. It's the owner. Gordon Moore is the agent, located at 1028 Butler Street and 31 Northwest J Street in Richmond, requesting primary plat approval to split a 0.158 acre parcel into 2 new tracts of 0.076 and 0.082 acres in the urban residential district. Current use is 2-family residential. Zoning is UR, and the parent tract is 0.158 acres. Adjacent zoning in all directions is urban residential. Adjacent land use to the north, south, and east is single-family residential, and to the west is 2-family residential, and media notice was given at least 48 hours in advance to local media outlets on Thursday, July 30th, 2025. Staff recommends approving the primary plat application for 1028 Butler Street and 31 Northwest J Street based on the following findings of fact. Number 1, the subdivision of land is consistent with the Richmond Rising Community Action Plan. The parent parcel is located within the Fairview neighborhood, which the comprehensive plan's future land use map identifies as a traditional neighborhood moving forward. Traditional neighborhoods, according to the plan, are residential areas located outside of Richmond's urban core that can accommodate a variety of housing types, along with public and semi-public facilities such as schools, fire stations, religious institutions, and public parks. The proposed split is consistent with the plan's desire to maintain these characteristics in the Fairview neighborhood. Criteria 2 and 3 are not applicable. Number 4, the subdivision of land does satisfy all other applicable provisions of the UDO. The property is currently considered legal nonconforming as Article 2.14 of the UDO limits properties to a maximum of one primary structure per lot. The parent parcel, as originally platted in 1865 as part of the J.W. Newman addition, consists of a portion of lots 25 and 26 within the subdivision, which originally split the current property into two tracts that ran approximately 80 feet farther south than the current lot line. By the first half of the 20th century, when the two houses on the property, along with the adjacent houses to the south, were built, the platted lot lines appear to have been ignored or reconfigured with no record of a replat, creating the nonconforming lot that is presently under consideration. While eliminating one nonconformity, the proposed split will create a new nonconformity because both of the new tracts will fail to meet the urban residential district's 5,000 square foot minimum lot area. However, the petitioner was unanimously granted a variance of development standards by Richmond's Board of Zoning Appeals on July 9, 2025, to provide relief from the UDO's minimum lot area standards. The requested split would create no additional nonconformities. Number 5 is not applicable. There are no rent commitments, and I'd be happy to take any questions you might have for me.
Have any questions for the staff? Thank you, Dustin. Discussion among committee members. I'll just say I'm happy to see that we can bring some useful life back to the properties. I think it's good for the communities as well as your program doing well for individuals. So thank you for your efforts on this.
Yes, indeed.
If there's no further discussion, Chair will accept a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion that we approve SB 3-2025 as written.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve SP 3-2025 as presented. Would you like to call the roll on that, please?
Bruce Whistle,
Aye.
Laura Miller,
Aye.
Bill Engel.
Aye.
Vote was 3-0, so it does pass. Thank you. No other business come before the, okay. So take a motion.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.